Hello, my garden friends. I'm out here and I'm cleaning the worm bin today, and I really wanted to do a good job, and I also wanted to take you guys along for a little ride. And I'll show you a little bit more in depth here. And this is the top bin, and it's what we're adding to, this last couple of few months. And it's basically coffee grounds and coffee and filters and banana peels, strawberry tops, any of our vegetable things. But you don't feed them mushrooms or onions or anything really spicy, So then here's the second one that I've was working on before, and I got quite a bit off, and I'm kind of letting them rest, because what happens is that they will dive down further into the soil. So you can kind of scrape off the top and harvest it, and it should be crumbly, and the worms keep kind of like going down into the bottom. And now here's the bottom one, the one that's actually the oldest of the bins. And I've already gotten everything off of there, really. And it's funny because the worms will try to avoid you, and I let them go through there because I don't want to pull them in half. But then what you end up doing is you can turn it over. I wonder if you can see that. You see the worms that have either fallen down or they think they've escaped from my clutches, and we know they haven't. So anyway, I got this whole thing off. This is probably about 12, 14 pounds. And then if you come over here, I've gotten this one and this one and this one underneath it. And so I've probably gotten a good 20 pounds off of my haul this time. And I can use this to top dress all of my plants. And I'll dig it in, and it adds a great fertilizer, very natural, keeps all my plants nice and green. I've also will make almost, they call worm leachate is the stuff that comes out the bottom of the bin of your, there's a little faucet at the bottom of the worm bin. And you can use that. And then what they call worm tea is if you were to take this and soak it in water and what have you, and then extract that. And so what I do, I'm not really that advanced in all of the chemistry behind it. I'll just take some worm tea worm leachate, and I will add some worm castings to it and give it a little bit of a gentle shake, and then I kind of put that around my plants and stuff. It's kind of mucky, but it's certainly effective, and it keeps everybody happy and healthy. And doing this, I'm probably an hour and a half into doing it so far. Until I finish, it'll be another hour and a half. It's kind of it's almost meditative, because you're doing it just a little at a time, and you're scraping it. You can see it's very crumbly. Sometimes these are the guys who are, I've pulled out, and I'll show you what I've got here. Hang on there. Come on, guys. There we go. But it looks like we're having spaghetti. But you can see they're happy, And these are red wigglers. Aren't they interesting? They have almost like a little yellow collar around their necks, and they have both male and female properties. But personally, I can't see which side has the bow and which side has the bow tie. So it's up to you. And so for anybody who's thinking about this is an interesting hobby. It's a hobby that would certainly give you something back. And this is a a can of worms. It ended up costing me, I think the can you can still get it through Target or through Amazon, and it's $100. And then you'd have to buy your worms and what have you separately. But if anybody had ever told me that I was going to touch a worm, I would have said you're crazy. But they're the best pets you can ever have. They won't destroy your furniture. They won't chew on anything other than what you want them to chew on. So anybody interested in getting worms, let me know, and I'll give you any information you'd like to have. And so that's my tip for the day. And I hope you'll watch this and enjoy it and let me know what you think. So take care and have a great day. Bye-bye.